Carco Klaus, can you hear me, sir? I'm just trying out OBS, and I'm actually shocked that anybody even jumped in here. Can you hear me? Am I making sounds? I just did a rough setup here. You can hear me. It's working. 2 cameras going. Oh, Fred the Lug, what are y'all doing? I just did a little test setup here for OBS, and I didn't figure anybody would join. Fred, you're supposed to be in bed, sir. It says I've got 3 people in here. This is nuts. Volume's a little low. I don't have my normal mic in here yet. I was trying OBS. I don't even remember exactly what happened, but there was a discussion on the live the other night about OBS and some of the other streaming software. So I said, well, let me try it. Let me try it and see if I can figure out what's going on and if it'll work or not. So I've been sitting here for a few minutes playing with that, and if I can get it working, I may just use OBS instead of paying for EV Mux, which is fairly expensive on a monthly basis. So just trying to figure it out. There's Fred wheeling and dealing with Carco, which is really cool because I'm able to look at some different things while I'm seeing this. Looks like the stream is healthy, so that's good. Concurrent viewers 3, chat rate is 5. Fred says always. Well, this is pretty neat. I wonder if I can move this down into. Ooh, I can. I'm not doing anything but just trying stuff out and seeing if I can get stuff working, and just trying to get it set up for me and make sure that it's working. Nah, it's still there, and I don't have great lighting here. It's still there. I've actually got the camera is set up on a water bottle because I didn't move anything. I just decided to try things out here to see if it worked. The lighting is not great in here. Let's see if I can. I don't know if that helped or not. I've got this is in my office where I can actually sit down, and I thought about doing that, setting up something in here for lives instead of standing in my area in there for 2 hours. Might be a little bit more comfortable if I could have all my screens and be able to control everything a little bit better. So I'm thinking about trying that. Don't know yet. The Croc's actually pretty cool. It's starting to break in pretty good, and so far that coating is pretty neat. It's a little different, and yeah, I'm probably gonna have to do something about lighting because lighting is not the best in my office. but I have some things I might can try. Alright, we'll see what else I can do here. I think I'm going to try some things here, because I think I faded myself out, and I think I can fade myself back in. Maybe, maybe not. There we go. And let's see if I can do a screen. Let's see if this works. Well, not yet. Okay, let's try this. Hey, look at there. I can share screens and look at stuff. Brian White says no sound. Hey Brian, I'm just trying out some OBS. Hopefully you can hear me now. Fred and Carco said they could hear me. Brian White and Kelly, y'all are, appreciate y'all being here. I'm just trying out some settings, or trying out OBS instead of EV Mux, and seeing if it'll work, and just testing it out live. Let me see if I can do anything with the audio. Don't know that I can, but let's see. That's increasing the dB just a little bit. That might help a little bit. And this is just using the microphone on that's 2 dB now. This is using the microphone on the PC instead of my regular microphone that I use. There's projectiles are sharp. All right, Fred, have a good one, sir. Thank you for stopping by. And I'm just in here testing out, playing with some settings. So hopefully it'll work. I may try this on the next live, and then get rid of EV Mux if I can get this working okay. Night, Fred. Thank you for being here, man. And Brian, I think I saw that you work in biomed or healthcare devices. Is that right? And if you don't want to say here, that's fine too. I did open the box. I've got it. Actually, got it sitting right here. Well, got it right here. I'm not used to having this other camera, and I don't know that going forward. Yeah, don't do that, Kelly. I don't know that I will have a webcam on. Not used to that. I was just in here playing around and decided to create a live to try out some settings. And let me see. I'll try to turn the I'll try to turn it up just a little bit more and see what that does. It's not into the yellow yet. Let's see if this is working. It doesn't seem to be picking up any additional in the audio mixer here. How many of us are medical? This is true. I work at a hospital as well. See you, Fred. Have a good one, sir. Alright, it seems like the computer is handling everything okay. It seems like the internet's working just fine. I'm actually showing 0 dropped frames. And let me fade out of this. Let's see if I can cut. Nope, that's not doing what I want it to do. And let's go here and change that. Okay. Fred says, as long as you're here, hit that like button. Yeah, I'll do that. But I think if you do that, it'll probably get more people in here, which is fine. I'm just, I don't even have an agenda. I was just trying out and seeing what I could do with the OBS, and so I appreciate y'all stopping by. Brian, I think you and Kelly are actually East Coast as well, Florida, if I recall correctly. And Brian, I used to work for Pixis back in the day, so I used to install Pixis in a lot of different hospitals in the South Carolina, Georgia, North Carolina, even up into West Virginia, and out west a couple of times to different locations. But now I work in compliance at a hospital, compliance and cybersecurity. Northeast Florida. Okay. Orlando-ish area, probably. We've been down to Jacksonville, not Orlando. We've been down to Orlando last year, almost a year ago. Went with my daughter and son-in-law and grandson to Disney World, and it had a good old time down there. And I actually I picked up a knife while I was down there. I went to Ruff's Saddle Shop, which has an online presence. But I did get got a Benchmade 940 while we were there. That was kind of my souvenir for the Florida trip. Looks like I need to try this with the other microphone though. And part of the problem is I'm sitting back away from the laptop. All right, you guys. I think I'm just going to call it, because I wasn't planning on staying on long. But just wanted to try out OBS and see if it would work. November will be 29 years with Biomet. Okay, very cool. There, Brian White. Yeah, I worked at Pixis for like about 5 years, and it was so much travel. There was, in fact, the last year I worked there, from January until August, I was in a hotel. Every week that year, at least one night during each of the weeks of that year, and I was like, okay. I actually had someone call me from a non-medical field and ask if I was interested in a job, and it was an IT job, and I think one of the first questions I asked was, does it involve travel? And it didn't. So I ended up taking that job for about a year and a half until I helped close that company down as the owner went bankrupt, and then started working for the hospital and have been there for 13 years. Yeah, that was way too much travel. In fact, there were times I live in upstate South Carolina, and there were times that I would be working in Charleston, which is about 3.5 hours away, and in order not to miss all of my daughter's uh, basketball games, I actually just drove back home that night and turned around and drove back uh, late that night to Charleston. So, Dragoon, hey man, we're just testing out OBS and seeing if it's working for us. Um, I've been using EV Mux for quite a while, and I think it was Ryan Crow and I, maybe Ryan Crow and some other folks that were talking about different pieces of software that could be used. And I know I had tried OBS on my other laptop, but I haven't tried it on this one, and I think this one might actually be able to handle it. So just wanted to jump on right quick and try this. Satisfaction it is, Tommy. And I was just trying out something, and probably won't do the webcam part of it, but was just trying it out to see if it works, and apparently it does work. There's Mind of Milton. This is actually feeling like a regular live. Wasn't expecting all you guys to jump in here. It's just a test of OBS, and I know that Mind of Milton is the OBS expert. So hey Milton, yeah, I need to try to I, I need to try to get the other microphone on here. I haven't tried that yet, but I was just trying being able to switch back and forth between different different things, like switching to like a website. Let's see if I can do that. So just trying different things about maybe being able to look at different things during the um, during a during a live, and oops, didn't mean to do that. So just playing with OBS, and instead of trying to do it on a regular live. And toying with the idea of doing some lives from in here in my office instead of doing it in my little workshop. Now, I probably won't leave all the junk showing behind me, so I've got to figure that out. And that's one of the reasons I may not use the camera. Ryan says not much on. Yeah, and I'm actually surprised that y'all are still around, and that I've had about 6 people jump on the live here this late in the evening. And I've got for some reason my TV came on up there. And I'm not sure. I must have hit the remote here when I was moving things around. I don't need that on. So, anyways, dad's texting me about something that I shared a dog that was found on Facebook, and my dad actually saw it apparently. So. And you can probably hear my keyboard, which is a mechanical keyboard, and that's the last thing I need to do is have a keyboard around Mr. Eddie, um, and I would hear all kinds of comments about the sound of the keyboard probably. But anyhow, all right, you guys, I don't really have anything more to do. I just wanted to check this out, see if it's working. And hey Henry G. It's starting to be a regular gathering here with just trying this out. Mr. Eddie, I said I was using my mechanical keyboard a moment ago, and if I can just imagine hearing about the comments about the mechanical keyboard. So. Hey Joe, uh, you guys are awesome for just jumping in here, but I don't. I'm not really doing anything crazy tonight. I was just trying out OBS and seeing if I could get it working, and we've had about I think I've had about 8 people come in so far just to see if this is working. Well, it's not a real live. I was checking to see if I could get OBS working, and a few people have jumped in, and we've had some conversations going on for just a few minutes here. Oh, brother. I think I'm missing something about Eddie. About Matisfaction, apparently. No, there's not a giveaway. There's not even a real live tonight. I was just, like I say, I was just trying to see if I could get OBS working. I think it seems to be working okay. Um, I'm not in my regular location that I do live from, so I'm in here with some questionable lighting, questionable microphone. I'm using my camera that I usually use, um, but it's actually on a. If you see here, this is a water bottle, and I was just I was just seeing if it worked. It's a quick and dirty test to see if everything worked. Maddie says I'm dual streaming, got you and Bob on, and I assume you're talking about Bob DeMarco, the knife junkie. And I don't know about that, Mr. Eddie. Chupacabra for Gavco nurse. I don't know if I can, let's see. That's when I need to see if, how do I show stuff? Let's see here. Mind of Milton, are you still around? I have a question if you are. Or maybe anybody else that may use OBS. Is there a way to splash up on the screen? Pretty sure there is. Ron Crow does it. Um, Actually show what's on the chat. Come on now. So now I've clicked on it. It's got the There we go. SC Knife Monkey. How you doing, man? Mr. Eddie, you still here? If you are, ping Mom and tell him to I have a question for him. Wow, never. Oh, Mr. Eddie, you absolutely got some deals, Mister. I, I just don't know if I want the Gavco. That's the Chupacabra's quality American made with Magnica. It's premium. SC Knife Monkey, we are into hunting season now, so not likely that I'm going to be able to get away on a Saturday. I mean, I could, but not likely. Usually I am in the woods on Saturdays. You want the Gavco and surprise knife? Is it a an Ozark Trail? Actually, I traded this one back. I took the one I had back to Walmart and got a different one, and this one actually works really well. The first one I got had a lot of lock stick. I mean, really bad lock stick, and this one's really good. I haven't even taken it apart. Oh no. My hunting sessions, I don't get to get out in the woods as much as I want to. You can even ask TKE. He was trying to get me to get on um, his Saturday lives, and I was like, nope, I'm going hunting. I usually work through the week, so um, I'll usually hunt on Saturdays, and then I got church on Sundays. So do occasionally hunt other times as well, but maybe after the season, or maybe if it's a not rainy, because I got a enclosed area to hunt in now. So we'll see. I'm not gonna say no, but we'll see. It's a surprise, Mr. Eddie says. Did you get Mom to get back in here or no? I would like to figure that out, because I do know that Ron Crow uses that, and it may be something that I have to add to OBS. Wonder if here we go. I'm gonna type, and Mr. Eddie's gonna go nuts. We'll talk about it, Mr. Eddie. Yes. There are some. Oh, we can chat integration. That's what I'm talking about. Okay, there are some plugins. There are some plugins, but I don't know that I can do that right now. Advanced scene switcher. I'm gonna have to play with that and see. This is that typewriter. It's a mechanical keyboard, mister. And yes, it is loud, but All right, I'll have to figure this out, but it does look like I can do the chat up on the screen, and I would like to do that. Oh, you can actually see, you can see where I added some a label there. It says welcome to the live there. I wasn't even aware that was showing until just now. And yeah, it's a mechanical keyboard, so it has some sound to it. Okay, if he's coming, I'll wait, but he may not use that chat since I don't think he goes live usually. But I would like to figure out. I would like to do some lives in here. I may have to get some different lighting. It is mechanical. There you go. It's actually a split. There's two halves to the keyboard. They're connected and they light up. So pretty cool. Milton, do you know of a way to broadcast or to put the chat up on the screen, kind of like I do with EV Mux? As I click on it, I'm not using my regular microphone. That is, it's just the computer microphone. I'm not using the good mic. Mind of Milton says I like this. This is very rudimentary there, Mind of Milton. But what I would like when EV Mux, when I hit the whatever comment it is, it'll actually show on the screen. I don't know. I'm looking at some add-ins, some plugins for it, but I didn't know if you knew anything right off the top of your head that might work. Okay, yeah, and that's what I was thinking. I'd actually said that you don't usually do live, so you may not have used that. Milton helped the caveman generation. I am not that old, mister. But if I can use OBS, and actually I think Mind of Milton may have actually been part of that conversation that we had the other day. We were talking about the different streaming services, and it was mentioned that OBS was an alternative, and I know that I had tried it back when I first started streaming, but wanted to use something that was not as crazy. Old enough to be my dad, probably so, Mister. You young whippersnapper. It's part of Stream Elements. Okay. And is that an add-on, a plug-in? Yes. Okay, I see Stream Elements actually right here. There's an SE Live plugin for OBS Studio by Stream Elements. Integrates your Twitch, YouTube, or Facebook gaming chat right into OBS. Okay. Alright, so it looks like I need to, this conversation could have been an email. Brian White, thank you for hanging out for a few minutes. I appreciate y'all doing that. And hope y'all have a good night. Wayne Milton says just the chat overlay feature. Yep. And I don't know if I wanted actually running the whole entire chat conversation. I think that's redundant. Happy birthday, Milton. But I would like to splash up on the screen when I'm those items that I want to show up on the screen, if that makes sense. And I may have to try that. Ooh, that would be cool. Alright, I'm gonna have to play with that a little bit, it looks like. I don't know how that might be able to be added in. Stream FX, stream switcher. Okay. Good luck on the chupacabra. Yeah, and that's why I got on here, Milton, was just to try and see how it worked and if I could actually get it to working. I have a large screen here at my desk, though, which is making it a whole lot easier than the small screen that I have in my other my other room where I do my videos. Yes. No, I understand. Yeah, it's just this is just the mic on the laptop, and I'm well. Let me make sure. Let me see what mic is actually being used. Let's see if I can change that. Let's see if it's that may have actually helped a little bit too. Are you hearing me any better? And let's see if I can. Let's see if I can actually choose a different input device. Microphone. No, it's not allowing me to do that. Kelly, y'all have a good night. Appreciate it, guys. But yeah, good deal. Turn that volume down, and then somebody will shock you when they talk. Mr. Eddie, that may be part of the problem. I actually have a fan going on overhead as well. But this wouldn't be what I would normally have. If I were doing an actual live, I would have the good microphone. And I was going to see if there was a way I could change the input, but it's not letting me choose anything else. And I have the input volume turned all the way up. There's not a whole lot I can do for that, except get closer, and that might work. Don't know if that helped or not. Changed one more setting, and it's on studio quality, so it's not like it's but no, this wouldn't be the one I would use for the real live. I don't think that's going to do anything. Joe says reset and start over. Yeah, I'll probably have to try again. I'll probably have to try again, Joe, before I do a live. There's Donnie. Hey Donnie, how's it going? This is nuts. I got on here to play with the OBS and wasn't expecting all these folks to show up. Yep, that's what I did, was change the settings on the computer itself. I haven't. I can actually try to change. Maybe. I have it turned up fairly high. The dB gain on the mic, but I don't know that that's helping any. Hey, Ron Crow. Alright, I may have this camera back on. And this is, y'all can see my messy office. Let me see if I can figure this out. Okay. And let's try to pull the other one in. And make that this other camera. See if it'll pick back up. Keyboard is louder than I am. Thank you. I have a very messy office. My wife, she goes nuts about my office. But I like my office. So, alright, I can't get my camera, I can't get the virtual camera to pick back up for some reason. And Ron, if you're still here, this is just me trying out, this is just me, whoops. Looks like I have messed up again. I don't know if maybe the audio is working, but apparently the camera's decided to not work. Let's see if we can get this. I feel like Ron now. I feel like a Ron's live. Just kidding, Ron. Surely. I think part of the problem here is that I need to charge my phone. So that could be part of the issue here. Yeah, the little one is not working at all, and it was supposed to go away. There we go. All right, are you guys seeing the large? Let's see. Okay. Now I'm not seeing. I don't know that that's working. Okay, large screen is playing fine right now. Yeah, I can't get the virtual camera to connect back to my phone. All right. Let's see if I can get this to cooperate. Not integrated. Let's try this and see what happens. That's not it. deactivate it and activate it back. See, that could be a problem. Look at the chat. Large screen is playing just fine. Yep, I've got the large screen working. It's the small screen that's not cooperating. Yes, I did break it again. Alright, let's deactivate that one and see if we can get this working. Paul Mills, thank you for being here, man. We're just trying out OBS and seeing if we could get it, see if we can get it working. And I've had part of it working, and then I broke it. I think I tried to increase the dBs on the audio, and it didn't like that for some reason. So, Ryan F., thank you for being here, man. This wasn't an intended actual live, even though it's been going for 40 something minutes now, I think. This is just me. This is me playing with OBS and trying to get it working. And it's not wanting to cooperate. So now you're forced to sit there and look at my messy office and the old gray bearded guy. It does not want to pick up this phone again, which is, it was working just fine. Let's see. And I don't have a dedicated camera that I use for this. I know one thing to try. So many back scratchers. What are you talking about? I have a lot of radios up there. I don't know that I have any back scratchers. Is that what you were talking about? It's all the antennas sticking up back there? I do ham radio as well. There's more ham radio stuff here. Way too many flashlights up here. Over your left shoulder, under the frame. This stuff here, it's just my pins and tools and stuff. Alright, let's try this again. Yeah. Well, I am a nerd. Just ask my daughter. and hence the help with gadgets part. I guess I should be doing some flashlights too. Those are just a few of the flashlights that I have right here. Radio microphone that I could use. All right, let's see if I can get this working now. Maybe, maybe not. No, I have not counted how many bricks are on the fireplace, and I have no plans to do so. I bet you. Disconnect. Let's try this again. Tommy Live on a Thursday night. Tuesday seems crowded. I do need to figure out another live, but I don't think. Let's see if I can get this working. Let's deactivate that. It's coming up in acting like it's wanting to help me out with this thing, but it is. I think it's something to do with a computer not wanting to allow the connection. I wonder if I could. Close that window and disconnect. Okay. Deactivate. I'm actually going to delete that device. I may actually really mess it up here. Let's video capture device. Okay. That one. Hey, got it working again. Let's take that down. This is just giving me an opportunity to play with it. All right, there we go. All right, so that's. See if I can figure out how to make that. That's working. So I got that back. For some reason, it's not showing. For whatever reason. And you guys don't feel like you gotta hang around in here because this is just me playing with this and trying to get it working. So I'm sure it's not exciting watching me do this. Ron Crow, what do you use as far as to get your chat up on the screen? Cliff Brott, thank you for being here, man. Hope you're doing well. And I'm just playing with some settings here and different things, and trying to make this work. Which knife? This one here. That is the Vosteed Croc. It is a top liner lock. Actually, pretty good. Let's do this. Don't know why I would have to do that, but let's see if we're still working here. Right, that one appears to be working. And let's try this. Twice. Yes. Do that. Alright. Now. Alright. Looks like I got the camera back in. Well, I have it. I'm able to see it here in OBS, but I want to, like for example, when I'm using EV Mux, I want to be able to put the chat that I'm talking about up on the screen. So, like if I'm recognizing someone or saying hello, or they've got a milestone that they've put up there, like maybe they've got 3 months as a member or something. I don't want the entire chat running over there on the side of the screen, because most of us have already got the chat running on the either on the phone or on the computer. So that's what I'm talking about. Yep, that's the croc there, Mr. Eddie. Yep, highlighted chat. It's actually aluminum scales with a Damascus insert in here, and kind of a bronze colored blade. It's actually pretty cool. And getting notifications. Apparently, there's deer back at the camera, or something's back at the camera. My dad sent a picture today. They have a new neighbor at his house. A nice black bear has shown up in the neighborhood. Okay, I've been playing with this for an hour now, and there's still a few guys in here. All right, Mr. Eddie, have a good night, man. Appreciate you dropping by and hanging out for a few minutes. Yeah, let's see if I can. And you guys, I am just playing with this. Ooh, I can start a poll. I can do a question and answer. Oh, very cool. I'm looking at all kinds of stuff that I can try out while I'm doing this. Let's see here. Hey, Robin, I don't think I said hello to you, man. Thank you for dropping by. And that's absolutely correct. It is the Vosteed, and I don't have it now that I've got something on the screen there. The Vosteed Croc. There's my two bronze colored blades there with my makeshift desktop. I got 13 likes. Man, you guys are awesome. This was just a play with OBS and see if I could get it working. So it's like a treasure map. That's why I got that. That Hank was. I thought it looked like a map, but um, I'm not sure exactly what it is. I liked it because it looked like a map. All right, Ron Crow, I appreciate that, man. This is a direct result of a conversation that I think you were involved with there, Ron, just a few days ago about OBS and EV Mux and all that, and I decided to try OBS again and see if I could get it working, and apparently this laptop will handle OBS, so that gives me an opportunity to save some money and not pay for EV Mux. And I can play with some different things and um, try to even try to look at websites. Let's see. Let's try that. Not that. Let's see if this. Let's see if this will show. Nope, that's not what I wanted. Let's see if I can make this show up. So I can do stuff like go over here and show a website, or probably show even things like Discord and such, and then cut back to the overhead camera. All right, you guys. I think that's gonna do it for now. It's past what's almost 12:30 here in the in South Carolina, and I think I'm gonna start wrapping it up and getting in bed. I appreciate very much those that have been hanging out for a little while this evening. I wasn't really planning on staying in here this long. I was just going to try out the OBS and play with it a little bit, and I have succeeded in doing that. Actually had issues and had to work on fixing them, but we may give this a try for the live on Tuesday night. Y'all have a great night, have a great Friday, have a great weekend, and hope to see y'all again soon. Thank y'all so much, really appreciate it. And now I have to figure out how to end the live stream on OBS. So we'll be in here till we figure that out. All right, thanks, Ron. Appreciate it. So there's got to be a way to do this. All right, that's cool. I can switch to live, but there's the control. Oh, here we go. Here we go. Is this it? Maybe not. Okay, there's the live chat. There's the studio. I wonder. No, that didn't do it. Oh, wait a minute. There's some stuff over there to the side I can't see. Nope, that's not it either. Show my OBS screen. I can do that. Oh, I found it. I found it, Ron. I moved the controls a while ago, and down here where it says end broadcast, stop streaming, or whatever it is, that's it. All right, you guys, I'm getting out of here. Y'all have a good one.